Hello there, boys and girls. Adam Nicholas here for WhatCulture Wrestling, and we've got a very interesting story about Ronda Rousey, so I'm not going to waste any more time. And in the words of the great man Rick Rude, oh, what a difference a day makes. On a night both wonderful and strange at Survivor Series, the Los Angeles crowd turned on Ronda Rousey about 9 months into one of the greatest rookie years in pro wrestling history. A curious development on the face of it, made stranger still by the fact that this all came after a vicious beatdown on Ronda Rousey by Charlotte Flair. The two had managed to put on a great and very believable match, and I'm sure a lot of us would have quite liked to see more of this one. Ronda and Charlotte somehow managed to craft a match that, well, to be quite honest, didn't look remotely crafted at all. It was brutal, it was ugly, the two of them went to absolute war with one another, and it was really good. It was just starting to get to a point where the excitement levels had built and built and built, and then it was ended abruptly when Charlotte Flair attacked Rousey with a kendo stick and then followed that with an assault with a steel chair. As Dave Meltzer pointed out on Wrestling Observer News, Ronda Rousey looked absolutely furious. She was not happy at all. We know she's very good at selling, but this was something very different indeed. We know she's quite a sensitive performer. We've seen her wear her heart on her sleeve in both the octagon and the squared circle, but she was not happy at all, and she was very, very upset as she walked up the ramp to a chorus of boos. One heckler said something that remains unspecified, but it did manage to trigger a response from Rousey, who responded, "You're not a man," to the person who'd been shouting at her. We're not exactly sure what was said, but when she replied, it was said with a hell of a lot of sass, hell of a lot of attitude, and she did not look happy at all. Now you have to wonder if Ronda's perception of what constitutes to be a man might actually be the issue here. Last week we saw her cut a bizarre promo in some ways where she raged against millennial men, basically criticizing their avocado eating ways, which was interesting to say the least, but I think the problem here is she may well have upset WWE's audience, and quite a lot of that audience is predominantly liberal adult males. But if that's not the case, then maybe it's the fact that Becky Lynch has managed to get herself so incredibly over with the WWE audience that by default, Ronda Rousey has become the heel in this scenario. That wouldn't be surprising. We've seen the WWE fans and their history with the company's chosen ones, and it seems like in this era, they're very quick to push someone away the second they start to feel the author's hand at play. Or does it perhaps boil down to something a little simpler than this? Maybe just because of Ronda Rousey's natural, in real life seeming ability to be perceived as a heel by fans, because let's be honest, a natural born winner, she's great at everything she does. That tends to get the eye out of the haters, if you will. But whatever the case, I'm not really sure, but whatever the case, I have to say last night felt kind of harsh. It felt almost unwarranted. She'd just gone to war with Charlotte Flair for the best part of however long, 10 minutes or so. It was a great match, and she's also given them 9 months of excellent work. It feels harsh, but what I would say is this. We've seen Ronda Rousey be a face, and she's been a massive success. Imagine if she turned her mind to being a heel. If she gets forced into being a heel organically by the fans, as long as she is happy to deal with the heat, then I think Ronda Rousey is more than capable to acquiesce. So that's it. That's our news on Ronda Rousey and her fury with the WWE fans. Let us know your thoughts in the comments down below. Don't forget to like and share. Hit the old subscribe button if you haven't already, or if you just want some more videos, there should be 2 over here somewhere. My name is Adam Nicholas, and I'll see you next time.